So I was married. Okay, so I was married 15 years, right? I'm divorced. Been divorced for like 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
dating, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's this like stigma around like a man's interest being equal to him doing these things for you, or money, giving you money, or doing these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not somebody who necessarily needs that. And so
Right.
I want to understand like what is like the real like what's the thing behind that? Like I don't get it. Like I get like a man should naturally want to provide, right? If he's interested. I understand that concept, right?
Right.
But I feel like the lines are blurred around like actually giving money and at least for me they are. At least for me they are. Like what I hear like women say versus what I hear men say is different. Are you following?
Mm-hmm. Are you asking
That's
like
all. That's
where?
why I want to understand that. I want to understand like what is the practical baseline and what is not. Like, why can't you just be interested in somebody and like you don't need nothing from them? Like, I feel like that's like old fashioned, but
Mm-hmm.
it's frowned upon. Like, if you're a woman, it's like, oh, you're a woman and you're not getting this and that, and getting this and that. And it's like, okay, well, I don't need nothing. Like, I'm good. I take care of myself. I pay my own bills. Like,
Right. Is that
that's my
like
question.
what problem is being created from this for you?
I think for me, it's just the societal pressure of feeling like, oh, you should be getting this and that, or this should be happening, or these miraculous things should be
Mm-hmm.
happening, and that level of like value being like this is the value. So if this is not happening, then there's no real value there. And it's like, okay, well, that's not how I feel because that's not what his communication pattern show. That's not how he engages.
Right. Right. If
Yeah.
that's how you gauge interest as a person, you gonna think I hate you.
Okay.
You're gonna think I loathe your existence. You're not getting nothing out of me. That comes like relationship territory. But I will tell you this: part of the problem is a lot of people are NPCs. They don't think for themselves. They engage in groupthink. So they tend to formulate their opinion off of what is popular, and what is popular tends to be dictated by social media. And people who post opinions on social media normally are not
Mm-hmm.
posting their genuine opinion. They're posting what they think will get attention.
Got it.
And the more extreme your opinion is, the more likely you'll get attention. So they put forth an extreme opinion in order to get views, and then people aren't thinking that that's what they're trying to do. They're thinking that they're trying to give you like a their perception of reality and how things should be, and then people
Yeah.
take that and then apply it to their personal lives, and then things just get very messed up.
What about the natural instinct that like a man should have to provide for somebody he's interested in? Like, where's the balance? That like, where does that come in? Is that like
That's not
in
that's
a
not
marriage
like
stage? Is that in like a late dating stage?
yeah. I
Like,
would say that kind of comes with some degree of commitment, like expecting that would be like if we flip it, we oversimplify it, and it's like the tangible value that men are trying to get from women is sex, and the tangible value that um, women are trying to get from men is money. Then it's like he would expect sex from you immediately, or you don't like me if you're not sleeping with me,
got
and
it.
it's like it don't make sense anymore. It's like as you get closer together, you get more access both to their internal world and then resources. You know, so it's like it's not even sustainable. So if you're just taking care of people who you date, then it's like you'll lose money very quickly because not everyone you date it works out with.
Got it.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, it's like how does he treat you? That should be the focus. Is he genuinely interested in you? Is he investing in you? Is he making time to see you, even if it's not a sexual type of contest, right? Is he spending time with you? Does he hold space for anything that you got going on? Like if you had a bad day, is he there listening to it? Offering words of encouragement. These are going to be better indicators of somebody who has genuine interest. Like I was telling the chat the other day, like I have ADHD, right? So for me, if I'm talking to a woman I'm genuinely interested in, like I'm not fixated, but it's more so you have my attention. If I don't really care like that, talking to me feels like a chore. It's like the equivalent to washing dishes. So you're probably not gonna hear from me like that, really. So if I'm like talking to you and engaging you, that's normally a good sign. So you gotta really Money, especially like because the context that has to be focused on is to some people, especially the affluent, they money is not really a scarce resource for them.
Facts.
So if they give you money, that's not really like if Drake gave you an
Right.
apartment, that's nothing to
Nothing.
him.
That's easy.
That's like running to the corner store and getting a bag of chips for him. So it's like if you're thinking that that means he actually is in love with you, you're going to be sadly mistaken.
Got it. That's a good analogy. All right. I'm tracking.
So yeah, don't worry about other people's opinion. Just focus on what you got going on. As long as what you're experiencing is like lighting you up, making you happy, that's all that's important.
Right. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, love. So keep me posted on how things go, all right?
Things are going smooth. I appreciate
All right,
it.
dude, you take care.
Bye.
Gotta learn the game. Speaking of game, fellas, I just dropped a YouTube video today, so if you want to understand why you probably got left, you want to understand that, why she left, why it looks like she's going to leave, I just posted a YouTube video on that, so link in bio, check that out. Be right back. Let me go like this. See, CJ, you a real one. We need to get them likes up. YouTube is growing though. It's slow but steady. They started cutting them checks a little bit. So once I seen the checks, I'm like, all right, it's really time to pour into this thing. Yeah, my worst nightmare is my conversation being equated to washing dishes. At this point in my life, if that's like an indicator that I'm just not interested. So it's like for me, I'm like, oh, if I'm not talking to this person or even thinking about talking to this person, then yeah, I'm likely not interested. So let me go ahead and just gracefully bow out. Gracefully bow out. All right, people. Again, if you have a question, if you want to call in, you have an issue, curious about something, you're in the middle of a confusing situation, just hit the button at the bottom of the screen with the blue and pink person, request up, and I will solve your issue. You can also drop your question in the chat. I will answer it there. Just be advised that callers get first priority. If you're watching on a different platform like Facebook or YouTube, you can also drop your question in the chat. I can see it from here. Can't call in though. That's a luxury that is reserved for TikTok, unfortunately. But you are free and encouraged to follow me on that platform. We want to be omnipresent. I even hyped the vid. I don't even know what that does. What do you mean hyped? What does that mean? Well, you say you don't know what it does. So was there like a button that says hype? I don't know. You know, CJ, my most popular video so far up there, the first guy who commented absolutely took a shit on the video. He was like, oh my gosh, your background is boring. There's no editing, no subtitles. Yeah. I was like, okay, fair enough. This video must suck. Then it became a most popular video. You gotta be careful who you listen to. No, I won't tolerate a man just for money. I'd value his character the most. There we go. I saw that he has some valid critiques. The main critique that was actually valid was the intro was too long because I tend to ramble. Did you peep his channel? I did. But he needs to take his own advice. I was going to shoot back. You know, I'm quick with the blam blams. I'll shoot back at you. They got me fighting for my life on Facebook. I'm just fucking insulting people left and right. There was one woman who insulted me. And then I threw one back at her real quick. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. And then, what happened after that? I think I blocked her, actually. And then she found me on Instagram and DM'd me. Sent me this long ass. That's what I mean. People are fucking, they're off. They're off, man. I need to go look on Facebook. They're off on that platform, bro. They're off. Oh my God. I love messy drama. Well, that's the place to be. That is the place to be. You look like he passed away, Fire. Did he not look dead? But he looked like he was dead. Adding a little razzle dazzle to your day when you respond. Yeah, I like doing it. They don't know I was roast master in school, so you don't want to go that route. They think because my videos are like very thoughtful that I ain't got that tool on me. Nah, you'll get picked apart. I'm definitely going to Facebook. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. What kind of questions do we got, people? What kind of questions do we have? Let's get some of those. I'm saying all this about Facebook, forgetting that I'm currently streaming on the platform. I do love you all, huh? I do love you all. But some of y'all, especially the whites, chill out. Gotta chill out. Gotta chill out. Do you get tired of giving advice? Not really. Mm-mm. I would get tired of giving the same advice. Like if somebody was like, "Why isn't he texting me back?" That shit gets annoying. Like, he doesn't like you, love. Get out of there. Right. We love Facebook and Facebook Marketplace. Not dating though. Right. What did I do? Not you, Gina, but there's some up there. They tend to not match my complexion. Let's just say that the non-melanated of the world. He seems so good for me, but he's 34 and still lives at home. Okay. So, what's his trajectory? Does he have a plan? Is he actively working towards something? Like, what's the situation? How to approach women in their 30s. I'm 23, by the way. It's really the same thing. It's just the regular principles are at play. You just assume attraction. Their age doesn't really matter. Now, you're going to have a rough time because a lot of women are really skittish or they're weirded out by dating younger. I'm curious though, why do you want women in their 30s? Is there like one in particular you have your eye on? Appreciate you, Lele. Or is this like generally you want some women in their 30s? You have good content. Appreciate you, Jason, bro. Appreciate the love. 30-year-old have no patience, baby, so tread lightly with us. Right, right. I don't know. I just like them. What do you like about them? Can you clarify that? I'm curious. Curious as to what you like about women in their 30s. There's pros and cons based on the age range you date in. There's some pros that date women who are older. Some cons too, but there's definitely some pros. They are hot, especially nowadays. That's the beautiful thing. I think like the red pill shit is outdated because with red pill they talk about like the women hitting the wall, right? Like men hit the wall too, but it's like you hit an age where you don't pull like you used to, and they'll be like women hit the wall at 30. Now the wall is a very real thing. Not be naive about that. However, not in 2026 and beyond. We got sunscreen, skincare. These 30 and 40-year-old women looking good. Looking good. This ain't like, the 70s, the 80s. Hey, Marquette, I watch you on my computer, so if I want to request up sometime, how do I do it on my computer? I have no idea. They lie until they find a woman they find very attractive, right? It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Is it raining? I'm attracted to my coworker older than me. Okay, so that is the 30-year-old that you want. Have you engaged her? Have you had any kind of conversation? Have you attempted to flirt? Be playful with her at all? And a coworker? Oh no, right. But he's 23, so odds are this is probably an entry level position. And if that's the case, it ain't no big deal. Like you can date coworkers if it's entry level. If you don't give a fuck about the job, do it. If it's a career though, tread lightly. But if you putting the fries in the bag, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that. Go on a Friday. On a Friday on Friday. Huh? Match the theme. That's how you do it. Lady and the Tramp, that shit. Y'all eat the same fry. Fast though, because the McDonald's fries get cold, they no more good. Them bitches is damn near not edible no more. Get you a long ass fry, have her bite one in, you bite the other. Kiss in the middle. Beautiful. Love story. Do it. Okay, so it's not cool. What's not cool? Generally, you don't want to shit where you eat. Meaning like you gotta always like anticipate what possibly can happen. So the idea is if things go south, now you gotta see that person every day. You know what I mean? You gotta see that person every day. You tell her that a customer just ordered like a number 6 large fry, and then out of spite, she don't put no fries in the bag, and you give it to the customer, and he been having a bad day, and he's fat, he's hungry. He drives down the street, realizes ain't no fries in the bag, and then your face pops into his head like that motherfucker was the last straw. He gets the blam blams. He gets the tool out, huh? He grabs the stick. He goes inside Mickey D's. Where's Buddy at? Took my order. Now you dead. You know what I mean? So you gotta think about how things can play out. You gotta always think about how things can play out. Absolutely. All right, let me try this. What's up, you Go Girl Fitness? Didn't I just hit accept? What's going on? All right, we're gonna try it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yo. All right, take it too long, brother. Need you to be sharp, mentally sharp, engaged, and on. Life been tough lately. Okay, I got you. Go ahead and get Brian blocked. These scammers, bro, are annoying. And you know what's scary about the scammer shit? Like they're like, whoever messages me, God did. I'm paying your rent. You ever ask yourself why they do that? Answer: because it works. Isn't that sad? They're doing it because it works. So somebody read that and said, if I message him, God did, he's gonna pay my rent. You'll be happy to know that I ghosted him this time. Gotta be honest with you, love. I have no idea who you are, but I'm sure the version of me who does know who you are is very proud of you. Can you help me to find a soulmate? No, I cannot. Nope. I was gonna ask you the same thing actually. So we're both SOL. We're both SOL. You know they got O'Neal a couple of times. Ghosting back sounds childish. Yeah, just move on. Told you, take on the frame where like the worst thing you could do to a person is just removing your energy. Makes life so peaceful. It's the healthiest way to conduct yourself. People, this is not matchmaking, all right? No matchmakers. Actually, you'll be cursed. You'll be cursed. Cece, my mod, she works in the dark arts. So if you come up here for matchmaking, she formulated some sort of situation to where if you do that, it pretty much guarantees you'll never find love. So, you want to take that risk? I wouldn't. I wouldn't take that risk. You can cry in the closet instead. Why the closet? I dated a woman, and she was like, yeah, I'm kind of weird. I was like, oh, what way, love? I mean, I figured you were kind of weird. But what way? And she was like, sometimes when I like want to be alone, I just sit in the closet. I turn the lights off and sit in the closet. I said, oh, where the bathroom at? And I hopped out the window in the bathroom. Hold on. Hold on. Was Mr. Lemon in here? Don't say that in front of him. CC. All right. Calm down. Jesus Christ. Mr. About to scam you. I'm trying to see you, my love. I'm trying to see you. I just need a little behind on my bills. Can you just send me a little something? What's going on, man?
How's it? All good, all good. I have a question. Do we ask questions and you give us answers?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I have a quick question.
What's up?
At what point of a relationship like spiraled would you say that it's time to pack your shit up and go?
At what point in the relationship spiral, you said?
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you have certain boundaries in the connection and you've, like, communicated what your boundaries are, what you don't want, like, don't engage me in this way, don't do X, Y, and Z as it pertains to me, and they disrespect that over and over again, then get out of it. If you have a certain standard that you
I
expect,
get you.
yeah, if you have a certain standard that you expect, and you communicated that, what you got going on, bro?
I feel you.
All right. I'm gonna let you drop though. You're doing cartwheels or something like that. I don't like the noise. You said I look like Kwame, bro. You definitely look like bro from Captain Planet. Absolutely. I almost asked you for an autograph. Oops. Oops is going to be funny for another 30 days. Then let's retire it. But for another 30, oops is going to be hilarious. Hello.
Hello?
Yo.
What's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
So I got a question for, like, like getting in, like dating in the first place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like trying to get on a date. Like, I feel like what's your advice to somebody who actually does like themselves? Like, they wake up, they look in the mirror, they're like, hey, I like what I see.
Right.
But people keep reminding them that there's, like, problems with them. And so, like, because they keep, like, getting that negative reinforcement,
Okay.
it's almost like, it's, like, really difficult for them to be confident and even try at all.
Got you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when a lot of people say just be confident, I don't think it's that easy, because they're forgetting that some people have gotten negative reinforcement, like, their entire life and still into the present day. So, like, what would be your advice for that?
First question I have for you is, like, what kind of negative reinforcement are you receiving? Like, what are they saying?
Usually it's not anything to do with my character. It's usually been about my looks.
Okay. So, what are they saying? Are they giving you any kind of specifics, or is it like a vague, like?
Very specific.
Okay.
Yeah.
What specific? Do you mind sharing? You don't have to.
You really want to know? Do you really want to know?
You don't have to share if it's uncomfortable, but like, yeah, that'll help me a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they usually, like, in a nicer way, they'll usually compare me to people I don't want to be compared with. So,
Okay.
like cartoons, they'll say I look like a cartoon.
Okay.
They'll say I look like a really unattractive billionaire who founded a company.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so it's all, or some, like, weird looking dude from a movie who has, like, a really recessed chin and no eyebrows. So, like, the comparison is always something I don't want to be compared to.
What is the context that you're receiving this feedback? Are these on dates?
No, yeah, a lot of people don't believe me. There's been times where I was in, like, a group. It was like a young adult group setting, right? Mm-hmm. And I walked through the door. I took one step through the door. I didn't even say hi yet. And some dude said, hey, he looks like that guy. Immediately. I didn't even say anything yet.
Right.
And this has happened on multiple occasions. So it's like, I've realized that even my own friends, not even just trying to find women, they can't see me just for who I am. It's always comparing me to something that's negative or telling me what my flaws are.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you, bro. That's rough for it to be, like, unprompted like that. Definitely don't hang around people who are, like, trying to tear you down. That's the first thing I'll say. So it's like the system. I like to think in systems, right? So it's like the system that you're creating is you're keeping people around who are actively lowering your confidence. So you got to change your environment and to change the people who are around you. That's the first thing I'll say. How old are you?
26.
26. Any dating experience at all?
I've only been out with like 2 girls.
Okay.
So the first one was in 2023. She was a coworker. We went on 2 dates,
Okay.
but she, well, let's just say she wasn't documented, so she had to go back
Oh, damn.
to Mexico. So that didn't really work out. And then a year later, in 2024, I had 2 dates with another girl. But on the second date, she admitted to me she had a lot of beliefs that I just felt were so incompatible with mine. And I was like, I don't think this is going to work out long term. So I kind of cut it off after that. But
Okay.
ever since then, just in my area, it seems like there's no age demographic between, like, because I'm looking for somebody between 20 and 30 age wise.
Okay.
And all of those people, I can't find them anywhere.
Okay.
Like, it's only like underage people or older married people.
Okay.
And I've been around. I've been to shopping centers. I've been to malls, grocery stores, bookstores. I don't know where the hell everybody is. It's like they're hiding in their mom's basement or something. So I've just kind of like, I don't even know what to do, bro.
How did you end up dating the second woman? How'd you meet her?
That was a lucky situation on Tinder, because usually Tinder I get no matches,
Okay.
but this time around it was like within the first 24 hours I got 4 or 5 likes, and so I got this big dopamine spike in my head. I'm like, oh my gosh, do people suddenly like me now?
Right.
And this girl, she was responding to my messages and she matched with me. I was like, okay. She wasn't really my type, but I still decided to go on a date with her anyway, because I was like, you know what? At least somebody likes me. that was basically it. I was like, I want to give it a try if at least someone, responded to me. So
I got you.
yeah, I know that sounds kind of sad, but that's kind of my entire experience. So
I get it. Okay. So
Yeah.
are you not actively on apps currently?
no, I totally, I've realized it's a complete waste of money and time.
Okay.
So
What does your
Yeah.
social life look like?
social life, yeah. So I have some friends, like I could probably count 10 on my hand. I'm in a band, so I'm pretty good friends with my band members and stuff, friends. And then some people who go to my church as well. And I'm friendly with my coworkers. Everybody who I work with, they're pretty friendly around me. They like my, company and everything. But I'm not always going out. I don't always have friends to hang out with on weekends with, because they're really busy.
Right.
So I kind of keep to myself, most of the time.
Right. Yes, Shayna, this is live.
Yeah.
Okay. And you say you have a band. Is it like you just are playing in the garage, or are you doing performances with the band?
Oh, we do performances. We're on Spotify, and
Nice.
yeah, we lost our drummer recently, so
Uh-oh.
our band is kind of crumbling currently. But yeah, we have we have a lot of potential. Like this, I think the songs are really good, and we love performing and stuff.
Do
And
you ever?
so we've played about 5 shows this year. So
What is your role in the band?
I'm a guitar player. I sing as well, and
Nice.
the backup vocals.
Nah, we
Yeah.
can work with that. So, do you ever try to talk to women at the shows?
No, because most of them are in their 30s or 40s, and they're
Okay.
usually there with their man.
Okay,
So
that's fair.
yeah, there's never really any options to go up to.
Do you post about your performances and put snippets of your performance on social media?
Yeah, we do actually. Yeah, we should do more of that. But
Well, I mean, you
yeah, we have some
specifically,
stuff
not
up
like the band page,
Oh.
but like you specifically on your personal pages.
there. Yeah, I don't really have a social media apart from TikTok. So I deleted some of it because anyway, I don't want to go in depth on that. I got hacked and it was really weird. But
Okay.
but yeah, I don't really post videos of me playing guitar anymore. I used to, like several years ago. It's
Okay.
just I kind of stopped doing that. So
Okay, I got you. All right. So, are you in shape?
okay, I am not overweight. I
Okay.
am skinny. So I'm like, I'm 5'10", and I weigh somewhere between 150 and 160 pounds. I fluctuate, right? I'm pretty toned, but I don't really have that much muscular definition. I have pretty good frame. Like, my shoulders are pretty wide.
Okay.
But as far as like my arms, I've always struggled to like build the biceps and the triceps. So I've been getting into the gym this week again. But yeah, the biceps, triceps I struggle with, and then also my calves. I don't know why, they're just really tiny.
It's all good.
So
it's all. I just want to make sure
there's
it's
a lot
like
of work
that. I was just making sure that your deal wasn't like hurting you more than necessary. But the way you described it, it's not really going to be a problem. All right. So the way you want to think about this, because you don't want to try to solve like problems randomly. So when it comes to attraction, you either have a marketing problem, a sales problem, or a product problem. Okay. So marketing problem is when you focus on marketing pretty much is saying how attractive you are before anyone engages you. Before they talk to you, they just observe you. And you like grade yourself on a scale from 1 to 10.
Yeah.
A sales problem is how attractive are you when you actively engage somebody. Grade yourself on a 1 to 10. A product problem is how attractive are you at your core? Like, how psychologically healthy are you? You know, do you have any kind of attachment issues, low self-esteem, low confidence, those type of things. Grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Whichever is your weakest, you focus there. For you, you're not getting a lot of attention, so the first place to focus your efforts is on the marketing aspect. So enough people don't know you exist, and there's no reason for them to lean into you or show any kind of interest. So ways that you can fix that is, I think your biggest leverage is the fact that you are in a band. Like, women like musicians. Not like all women, but it's a cliche that women like musicians. Okay. So if I were you, I would redo those social media pages. I know you had a bad experience. Just learn why that bad experience happened and just don't repeat that thing that allowed you to get hacked. Okay.
Right.
And then you won't have a problem. And then start posting you singing and playing the guitar. Post you and your band on stage. Emphasize, like, get someone to record you, like, emphasize you, not like the entirety of the band. Maybe they capture the full band, but then they kind of zoom in on you and make that kind of like the focal point of your social media profile. That's going to help solve that marketing issue. Additional things that you can do is get in better shape, right? That's not as important as what I just told you, but it does help. Another thing you can do is assess your style of dress. Like, if you're someone who does not have good like facial genetics to where people are just immediately attracted, you can't sacrifice the other things. You're like an Adonis, who cares how you dress? You know what I mean? If you're an Adonis, you don't need to be in phenomenal shape because it's like, it's not a requirement. You've already crossed the threshold just with your facial genetics as is. When you don't have that, you got to focus on what you can control. And what you can't, like, because women are looking at the total package. They're not looking at like one specific thing. They're looking at the aggregate of who you are, your aura. Okay. So you want to optimize what can be optimized. What can be optimized for you is your visibility. What can be optimized for you is your physique. So start optimizing those things. You said, how does that make you more, how can you get more confident? Doing what I just suggested will make you more confident. You know, it will change how people engage you. You change your physique in a way in which it commands respect. Them jokes not gonna fly like they used to. You know, and also when it comes to confidence, you have to see where you are deriving your confidence from. So if you don't have to derive confidence from like your looks. You can derive it from other things, like you doing something that makes you proud of yourself. You engaging and living a life that is meaningful. Now you're deriving confidence in another domain, and it will spill over to other domains. So you do those things, and then start talking to more women. It doesn't even have to be flirtatious at first. Just start cultivating the identity of a person who talks to women. Start with the easiest women to talk to, which will be service workers, baristas, bartenders, Uber drivers, people who literally are paid to engage you. Just start building that muscle and start building that identity. And then as you get more comfortable doing that, the next step is going to be, all right, now let's put some romantic, playful, flirtatious vibes into this connection. It takes some time, but depending on how like serious you are about it, you can make very fast progress. It's easy, like you'll get newbie gangs. Like you say you go to the gym, so you know what I mean by that, right? It's like like you can go from 1 to 5 in improvement relatively quickly because you're just undeveloped so much that you can rapidly jump. But it's harder to go from like a 5 to a 6 or a 7 to an 8. The higher you climb, the harder it is to make progress. Where you are right now, you can make rapid progress. You can get those newbie gains really quick if you just start talking to people and you know exactly how to engage, consume my content, consume content from other people like me, right? Just so you can understand like the tactical plays that can be made to help you with like facilitating attraction. But if you do those things, this improves. I'm not saying it's going to be your dream reality, but you are taking multiple steps in that direction if you do everything I just said.
Sure. Yeah. Well, thanks, man. I mean, so yeah, I'll check out your stuff. I will say, I previously was part of a coaching program. Do you know? I mean, I don't know if you can talk about other coaches, but there's a guy. He used to be really big on YouTube. Do you know who Trip Advice is?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's like this, Jewish guy from Chicago or whatever. Mm-hmm. He was teaching some pretty good stuff, and I'm still part of the Facebook group chat. Oh, nice. Like where all the guys talk about their experiences and stuff. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people, they've just they're like, we can't help you, bro. Because I tell them about the area I'm in, and they're like, dude, you should have way more. They call it like getting volume, so like getting practice. Like the more women you approach, right? It's kind of like you'll have more opportunities for things to possibly work. Mm-hmm. And they kind of get frustrated with me because they're like, there's no way that you can't find people your age in your area. And I'm like, dude, it's crazy, bro. I don't know where they're at. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I want to look at some of your stuff. I'll check it out. So thanks for speaking with me, though. I appreciate like the advice you gave me.
Absolutely, bro. Keep me posted on how it goes, all right?
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
All right, take
Thank
care,
you.
man.
God bless.
God bless, bro. That was a good little combo. Good little combo. What's this about? This is a dating and relationship Q&A, so you can ask questions. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can drop a question in the chat. I'll answer if I don't have an active caller. All right, let's see if Shorty connects real quick. Danny, I gotta stop spending money on clothes. Danny, how much you drop on your new fits? I'm curious. All right, I don't think she's going to connect. When your connection improves, love, you can request back. Again, if y'all have a question pertaining to dating and relationships, you can hit the button at the bottom of the screen with the blue and pink person. I will bring you up. Any kind of pressing issues? Where is Danny shopping? I don't know, but he's getting right. You see that new profile pic? Huh? You see that new? Remember the last profile pic? He had no drawers on. It was just graphic tee and thighs. Mm-hmm. Yep. Winnie the Pooh vibes. But now you're looking quite dapper, I would say. We like that. We like that. He's moving on up in the world, man. So we get to Dallas, he's gonna be, fresh and fit.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, are you able to hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm 21, right? And when I was 17, I met this dude at a wedding. He banged, but I didn't really care at that time because he didn't do drugs and he didn't drink. Mm-hmm. So we ended up hitting it off, and I gave him my number and everything, and we've been together since then. And I don't know what happened to him, but for the last year, he kind of changed, and he ended up engaging in those like activities like more often. He ended up drinking. He ended up doing like pills and stuff. And literally like 4 weeks ago, he ended up coming over to my house, and I had my baby sister who was 4 months old, and he ended up bringing his gun and he left it at the dining table where my baby sister was like crawling to it. And if I didn't catch her, she would have grabbed his gun. And like, I really don't know if I should like continue to stay with him or like, what should I do?
You gotta leave that situation asexually.
You think I should like, but the thing is though, I'm scared like to end it because I don't know if he's gonna harm me in any way.
Do you have like family or support system around you?
I do. I have my dad, my parents, and I have 4 older brothers.
Oh, you're good.
I haven't been on here before.
You're good. Yeah, you got 4 older brothers, a father,
Yes.
and a baby sister. She can get some licks in. Hit him with that bottle. Yeah, you need to leave this person immediately. Immediately. Because if they're in a situation where it's not in their right mind, and then they also have an amplified ability to cause harm with the firearm, you got to get out of there. It's not a good situation.
Do you think it's better to do it in person or like over text?
How long y'all been together?
We've been together for almost 3 years. Wait,
Almost
yeah,
3
3
years?
years.
Okay. I'm thinking. Has he ever displayed any kind of violence towards you before?
No, nothing.
Okay. Okay.
It's just that he carries the PP with him. That's it.
Right. I get it. I get it.
Whenever he comes over to my house and like we go on dates and he's like around my parents, he's always sober.
Yeah, I would definitely catch him when he's sober. And do it in person, catch him when he's sober, and do it that way. If he's never been display any kind of like, passionate anger or violence towards you,
No,
that
nothing.
decreases the odds that he'll do so now. It don't mean it's impossible. I'm just saying like there's nothing to suggest that he would. But definitely make sure he's not under the influence. Bree said do it in a public place. Like I hear that also decreases the odds as well. I wouldn't text because then you're amplifying like the disrespect. So people are like get mad if they've been with you for years and you like just text them a breakup.
Do you think he would just take it and like leave me alone?
I mean, that's the more likely scenario. Considering like how you've described him.
He's a very calm person. He doesn't get angry at all since I've known him.
Yeah. So I mean, you have no evidence to think that he's going to do something to you. Still be prepared though. So
Should I take my brothers?
have them around. Don't take them with you, but like have them in
Just from a distance?
have them in the bushes or something. Like
Okay,
yeah. Have your brothers there, just so they can keep an eye on you from a distance, and then break up with them. Then maybe stay with your family for a few days, just in case.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem, dear. Best of luck to you. Yeah, the brothers can't fight a pistol. So, I don't know. I wouldn't show up with them. Hello, Angela. She didn't mean to come up. Angela, you've done that before, haven't you? Niche. You've requested before, love, and that you're not connecting. I don't know what's going on with the connection. I need you to open up the router, hop inside of it, close yourself in it, and then call back. Hello. Hold on. My beautiful life, are you there? You gotta unmute yourself. Okay. Assume you didn't mean to come up.
Okay, is that better?
There we go. What's going on, love? Maj, y'all are so delayed with this shit. I don't know if you're delayed or like you hit take her down. Okay. If they're not like trolling or something like that or a matchmaker, you don't have to take them down. I'll take them down. Let's go ahead and course correct. Okay, spread the word amongst yourselves. Hello?
Okay. I don't know what happened, but I'm back.
Good.
Yes.
What's going
Are
on?
we good? You can hear me and everything?
I can hear you perfectly, love. What's going on?
Okay. So, yeah, briefly, I'm 37, 4 children. My youngest is 1.5. I have been trying to date. A couple of guys have gotten my number, and I've noticed kind of a pattern of, they're all excited. They're like, they came for me. We talk for a day or two, or sometimes a week, but then it just falls off. Like they aren't consistent. They go, and I'm like very kind of like strict, I guess. Like if you go like more than 24 hours or 48 hours, like.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me the interest isn't there, and at my age I like to see kind of like leadership, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Another kind of question I have is kind of like, is it too soon, do you think, for me to be dating with a 1.5-year-old?
Whoa.
I don't know why I keep kind of encountering the same people, if that makes sense as well. So yeah, there's that.
Okay. How long have you been single?
Since I basically was pregnant, me and her dad split.
How long were y'all together?
Like 2.5 years.
Okay. And why did it end?
That whole relationship was kind of like toxic, and he was very controlling, abusive, crazy, not really like a provider, all those things.
Okay. Who ended it?
I did.
All right. And how long did you date him before y'all got into a relationship?
I would say like 2 months.
Okay.
And prior to that, I was with my ex-husband for 19 years. We met when we were 16. We had 3 children. We were married. We divorced because he committed, adultery. And then I was separated for 1.5 years, or divorced for 1.5 years. And then that's when I met her dad. So I've only technically been in 2 relationships as well. So all this is still newish to me, if that makes sense.
How soon did you start dating after you got divorced?
So I met him 1.5 years. So 1.5 years after the divorce.
I mean, dating anybody, not just this specific person.
He was the first.
Okay. And how did you meet him?
He asked me if I had a boyfriend. I went to Rite Aid to get some cleaning product. I had lied and told him because I didn't know if I was ready or not. And when I went to work later that night, he happened to pop up again. So we bumped into each other at the same place or same day. And then we got to talking, and that's how I kind of told him, okay, I don't have a boyfriend. You seem cool. Let's talk. So that's kind of how I felt like it was fate or something. Yeah.
Okay. And now you're looking to get back out there because you're 1.5 years removed from that connection?
Yeah, I am trying to become an RN and all that good stuff. I'm pretty busy as well, but I'm kind of open to it. I feel like I'm kind of getting older too, so I don't want to completely be shut off, even though I am busy trying to get me together and pursue my career. So I am open to it, yeah. But the guys I've been running into lately are like discouraging the hell out of me. Like they look at me and they see I'm beautiful and all that stuff, but it's like they kind of see where I have my own home. I own my own home. I have a brand new Jeep. Like they kind of see what I come with, and I don't know if that's intimidating. Like I don't know what it is. Like I'm like, what?
Do you co-parent with your most recent child's father?
Yeah, and that situation's complicated as well. Like he's the type too. Like I told you, he's controlling. He in his brain, I'll always be his woman. You know how that whole thing goes. So he hasn't even. It just still hasn't clicked that. You know, even if we don't see each other for a while, or he still thinks I'm his woman, and
In what
that's
way?
frustrating.
In what way is that manifesting? Like behaviorally, what is he doing that conveys that?
Like when we talk, you know, he'll kind of just tell me like, you know, I don't know, like, you know, where you think you're going. Like, you're my woman. Like, you're mine. Like, you know, just kind of like the verbiage he uses, and then just, you know, when he sees me, he's like all over me. Like, it's just like literally, it's not in his brain that we're not together. And I'm single, of course. So like, of course we're cool. You know, it's like whatever because I'm not dating anyone. But if I do get serious with someone, it's like gonna have that conversation. Like, look, which is gonna be a whole nother thing because I don't know how he'll take that. But not my problem necessarily. But
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem, love. It is your problem, kind of. So you have to kind of go no contact with your child's father, not like in the traditional sense, but no contact in a way that you can actually pull off, meaning HR vibes. You only so loud.
okay, sorry.
You're good. You're good. So you'll have to like set some real firm boundaries, and there's no joking, there's no laughing, there's no talking about anything other than the child. It got to be HR vibes. It got to be like really. I'm communicating this because I have to. There's no talking out of boredom, none of that. You got to cut all that off because this is going to be a bigger liability than I think you're currently appreciating because you don't know how he's going to respond to you seeing someone. And no quality man wants that annoying variable to deal with.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that's kind of like God's sign of telling me, no, let go of that last, like, get that in order before you move forward. So
What do you mean
that
get that?
might be
What do you
why.
mean get that in order?
Like the bad luck I've kind of been having with guys. I feel like God is trying to tell me like get that in order as far as like setting those boundaries and really just
So
I don't
question
know how to like go about it, but
question for you. Why haven't you set the boundary so far?
I have in many ways. I could even block him and all that. Of course, we have a young child, but like I said, it doesn't matter what I do in his brain. Like it doesn't matter. Like he thinks that
Well,
that's that.
that can be true, but also like if you're reinforcing the behavior, you decrease the odds of him getting on the program that you're setting. So like if he's texting you out the blue, just having a casual conversation and you entertain that, then you're essentially reinforcing that behavior positively.
Yeah. Like I don't want to be on bad terms, but you're right. Like it's like there's no in between with him. It's like if I'm being nice to him and I'm conversating or laughing, he's in his brain we're going together. But if I'm like cut him off completely, it would have to be like a full blown. And then I own my own home and he knows where I'm at. It's not like I can get up, get an apartment, and literally let's meet the kid with the baby at your mom's house type deal, you know? Because it's like I can't really go anywhere.
Right. Is it like 50-50? Like how frequently does he take the child?
He's a truck driver, so it's kind of whenever he can.
Okay. All right. And was the only issue you had with your husband was the fact that he cheated, or was there other issues? Was he kind of toxic as well?
No, we actually had like one of those perfect relationships. I think, and I think that we just met so young. He kind of went through a phase where I don't know, maybe he wanted to see if he still got it, and he got out there, and I guess the girl he's still with the affair partner, but. Yeah, like it kind of threw me off because I didn't know we had just bought a home, like, you know what I mean? That type of stuff. So I didn't even know there was nothing crazy going on, no arguments, nothing.
Yeah.
So
So I'll tell you this.
it was just something.
How old were y'all when y'all got married?
What was it? 29. We
Okay.
both were 29.
And you didn't have a relationship with anyone prior to him?
No.
Really? What was the reason for you being single for all of your 20s?
Well, we met when I was 16.
Okay. I did ask you
So
when
we're
you
in
got
high school,
married.
yeah.
Got you. So you
Yeah.
were together with him until 16. You actually got married at 29. Okay, that makes sense. So
Yeah.
here is a likely issue you're going to run into, is that you haven't really had any kind of time to individuate. What I mean by that is you likely are in a place where you have not cultivated a really deep sense of self that is not connected to another person.
Yeah.
And oftentimes when women are in that situation, they feel like they need another person because that's what they're used to. They're used to playing that role, right?
Right.
They don't really know how to play the new role of like, okay, it's just me now, right? So that need creates urgency. So now you feel a bit of urgency when it comes to finding somebody. But urgency is the mother of bad decisions. That's why, like when I first heard you describe the guy that you were just dealing with, my mind went to, okay, does she just have a pattern of attracting toxic men? That's why I asked you about your husband. But if your husband was a good guy, you had a good relationship with him, that would suggest that you don't have a pattern with attracting toxic men. You just needed somebody and you got with the first man who like talked to you right. And he just happened to be toxic.
Yes.
So the best thing you can do right now is be by yourself and find a way to be happy in your solitude so that you can enter into a new connection from the right place. Because there's also a situation going on where it's like you're entering school and you have an infant. Yeah, you may technically have time to see someone, but you're going to be lacking in capacity.
Yeah.
Relationships and dating are emotionally draining. If you got children to take care of and then you're also going to be in school, your capacity is going to be very low. And you're not going to be able to tolerate or give to the connection what it needs because you're just going to feel completely drained.
Right. True. And that is kind of how I feel. Like I'm kind of like my plate is kind of full, but
Right.
yeah. So you're right. It might be coming from that place of something I'm used to.
Yeah.
And I guess, like I said, I don't know, like I'm feeling like I'm getting older. And
Right.
But
here's the thing. I just looked at your profile picture. You look great. Hey, you look great.
Thank you.
So here's the thing. You being older, like, what's the fear around you being older?
I feel like in this dating age, like the older you are, and then guys kind of like judge. First of all, like the amount of kids, their ages, your age. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just I don't know.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, because there's context here. If you are beautiful, you got no problems. Now, there is going to be some men who don't want that. There are going to be men who are like, now she got 4, I'm good. Especially if like the current father of your child is like making things more difficult. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. But in terms of your desirability, even though there may be some men who are like, I'm good on that, there's always going to be men who are going to be interested.
Yeah.
Always. That's just how things work. Like if you're beautiful and then you also know how to treat them, considering that you were married for so long, that would suggest that you know how to be in a partnership and be committed, and then like own your side of the responsibilities and engage in the person you're with in the way that makes them want to stay around and marry you in the first place. It's not going to be as hard as you think. And when I say take this time, if you use this time intentionally, it doesn't need to be forever. I just would like to see you you're ready when you feel like you don't need it. And you are in a better place to enter it when you have a little bit more capacity.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, I love that.
All right, love. So keep me posted.
Yeah, that's one thing I feel like I have not done is kind of like I've been so busy my whole life worried about other people, their careers, my partners, and putting people before me, even the kids. It's like I feel like in this season it's about me. Like,
yeah, pretend like you'll never be with anybody. Obviously you will, but pretend like that's not the case. And then ask yourself, how can you build a life to where like you can still be happy with that? And then whatever the answer to that question is, do that. And then once you're like happy in your solitude, that doesn't mean not to have friends or anything. It just means romantic partners. Once you're happy in your solitude, you'll be in a good, you have a good foundation to enter in something with somebody. And then it will be healthier because it's like, there's no need here. There's only like, I choose to be here.
Right.
There's a better energy to come from.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You keep me posted on how it goes, right?
Okay.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
I low-key might slide. I ain't gonna hold you. DM coming. Let her heal first. Huh? That's a good idea. Let her heal. Let her heal up. Let her heal up a little bit. You know, take a breather, take a nap, get some capacity. I'm gonna go ahead and write the DM now. I'm gonna put it in my drafts. And I'm gonna just have the DM sitting. And then when that time comes, blow the dust off that bitch. Send. I got fruit snacks, Capri Suns, you know? Yeah. Be a little Brady Bunch situation. You feel me? You can handle 5 kids. I don't know. We gotta see, right? We gotta see. Okay, who else do we got? What other callers do we have? Remember, Facebook, YouTube, if you have a question, you can drop it in the chat and I can see it from here. If I don't have an active caller, I'll address you.
Oh.
Hello.
I have a question. So I've been with this guy for 5 years. I'm 22.
Are you actively kidnapped? What's going on?
No.
You're like talking, you're like whispering. What's going on?
My sister is sleeping right next to me.
Have you called in before?
I have once, like a while ago, yeah.
Was your sister sleeping at that time too?
No.
Okay, there was someone who called in recently and they whispered to me too. And I asked them why.
Think I called him like 3 weeks ago. It's been a minute.
Yeah, but she was asleep though. Is she narcoleptic? What's going on?
I don't know. Was she sleeping during that time?
Yeah, she was sleeping then too. You check her pulse real quick. Make sure she's still.
She's a baby. She just fell asleep.
Okay,
right
I
now.
got you. All right, what's going on? Talk to me.
Basically, he's like, what's it called? Like, he always like wants to argue with me. Like, he like whenever we get into arguments, he would like break up with me, and like we'll go like non-contact for a month, and he'll come back. And, you know, he just like, you know, he said like he's sorry and stuff, and he just like, you know, he just does like really weird stuff. Mm-hmm. And what's it called? Yeah, he always like argues, like we'll break up for a month and he'll come back, and he like keeps breaking up with me like repeatedly. Like once a year, we'll probably break up like 10 times.
What did you call in for originally? Like the last time you called in?
It was basically like kind of like the same thing.
Okay, what did I tell you to do? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Okay, well we got to remember the advice, love. Like, because whatever I know, whatever I told you, fire. Whatever I told you was fire. So you got to like get that pen out, take these notes. We'll tell you this.
But genuinely, like it's like draining my energy like every morning. I work at like 7 a.m. right? So at 7 a.m. he'll call me like arguing. Mm-hmm. He always accuses me and stuff. He always like tries to find like some type of reason to just end it.
Okay.
So I really don't know what to do.
Well,
I'm like exhausted.
I know what to do in the relationship.
And then.
Yep. I might have told you that before. I think that's why you got amnesia. You may not want to end it. But, you know, when people are breaking up that much, certain things are a signal. I said this the other day. I was dating this woman and had a real good connection, but then things kind of shifted a little bit. And I thought about breaking up with her. Like, not breaking up. We weren't together, but we were dating. I thought about ending things with her like 3 times in 1 week. And I had to sit with it. I was like, that's a signal. Me thinking about ending things in three times in 1 week is something to pay attention to, because I've never had that feeling with anyone else. So that told me if I am doing this, if I'm thinking about ending something 3 times in 1 week, then it probably means this needs to end. So for you, if you're experiencing like someone breaking up with you that many times, it's like that's a signal that this shit is just not gonna work out. So you might as well go ahead
Yeah,
and
the
cut it
thing
off.
is, so I've actually like considered like every single time I considered like ending the relationship for good, he changes and he actually like the relationship gets so much better. We have good communication and we go on dates. Just like it gets actually so much better.
Right.
But then something happens and we just go back to arguing every day.
Okay. Well, then you know that's what's going to happen then, right? You know that if you break up with him, he's going to try to come back and then play great boyfriend for a couple of days to a couple of weeks and then go right back to the regular pattern. So then it's like, well, then if you know that's going to happen, go ahead and end it. Finally. There needs to be finality to it.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'll update you.
All right. You
Thank
took notes,
you.
didn't
Have
you?
a great day.
Did you take notes in this relationship? That's the only note you
I
have to
did.
take. All
Pen
right.
and paper right
Sounds
next to
good.
me right here.
Sounds good, love.
Thank
Well, you
you.
take care, all right? Why you say that, Lindsay? I want to see Lindsay's assessment. Lindsay is like coach in training.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, Coach?
Good, good. Got a little echo on your end, love.
My bad. I didn't realize I was mute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on? Okay,
Okay,
I
wait.
can
Do
hear
you
myself.
remember me?
Nope, but I can hear myself when I'm talking to you. Am I on speakerphone or something?
Yeah, you can hear yourself.
Hold on one second. Hold on. No, it stopped. I'm good now.
Okay.
I feel like I do, but you got to give me a little refresher real quick.
I'm the mock date girl.
The what date? Oh, mock date, where you went on the fake date and you had to
Yes.
you had to turn into Joe from You to go ahead and lock your date down. Okay.
No, for real. Also, before I say anything, I wanted to say, go ahead and get your. I saw you in that earlier call. Get your boo. I believe in you, Coach.
Hey, we're gonna make it happen.
Dang, there you
We're gonna
go.
make it happen.
So, okay. So, the other day we were working, right? And he was driving me home again. I'm like, all right, bet. Okay. Now, when I'm walking out the building, a girl that I work with, I'm not gonna lie, she tries to cock block me a little bit because we're walking and she screams, okay, my name is Jung, mind you. So she screams, okay, Jung, I see you, period. I see what you're doing. So my response to her was ISO, ISO, ISO. But I kind of yelled it. And then and so he started laughing. And I was like, oh, shit. Whatever. So then I got into the car. I was laughing. I was like, oh, you can ignore that. He's like, nah, you're good. I don't mind.
Right.
So, now, like, we start driving. But before we leave the parking lot, we see this pink Jeep in the parking lot. And we make a bet. We're like, okay, we think this is one of our manager's cars. I'm like, I definitely don't think that's our manager's car. So he was like, okay, let's make a bet. And I was like, what happens if we win? Like, what are going to be the stakes for this, right? And we said to be determined. So we pull back around. We go inside. We check with my manager. It was not her car, meaning I won. So I told him that the bet would be that he has to give me a 24-hour yes day. Low-key kind of cooked, right?
Okay.
So I said that to him, and he told me, he was like, okay, bet. I was like, all right, you're cool with that? He was like, yeah, I would do that anyways. I said, okay, period. I like to hear that. So I don't know. I think this might be a good or bad idea, but I asked him what he was like most afraid of so we could do it, and he hates roller coasters. So I said that we would go to like Six Flags or do something like that. Just because it's like fun. I hate roller coasters too, right? She's still trying to get with this guy. Yeah, and I'm working, okay? That's my ball. Not too much. But anyway, and we ended up sitting outside my house talking for like 2-3 hours after he dropped me off. And now we have a date to go to Six Flags.
Nice.
I'm doing decent, right?
Phenomenal job, I would say. Phenomenal job. I would only you haven't done anything wrong, but I will keep an eye on you initiating things. You didn't really do that here. You're just having a playful situation. Nothing you did was wrong. I'm just saying that you kind of started this with you getting the ball rolling. You got to give him space to enter into the connection and let him start initiating, or else you're going to take on that masculine role. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You're not there yet. What you did was fine. There's no problem with it. Just give him, after this occurs, give him space to kind of initiate with you.
Okay, bad. And then also I don't know if this is good. I feel like it's decent. I I think I've only texted him once, or I'm sorry, texted him first once, but every other time I do not text him, he texts me first. Is that good, or am I like, yeah,
You said it again. You said that he's texting you first, or what?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So you give him space to reach out to you proactively first. It doesn't mean that has to always be the case. It's just that I think that should primarily be something that he does.
Okay, bad. Okay, thank you, Coach. I'm glad I caught you.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm glad I caught you. Period.
Yeah, you keep
Go
me
get
posted.
your boo. I saw you. Period.
We going to Six Flags together.
Hey, shoot,
We
right?
make this a little double thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
I was making a double day on me.
Listen, keep me posted though. All right.
Will do. Of course. I keep bothering you so much.
No, you're
You
good.
got to stay posted.
You're good. I'm looking forward to it. All right, dear. You take care.
You too. Stay blessed.
You too. She has good energy. I think she'll do fine. Good energy. Type shit, no caps. CJ's funny as shit, bro. My buddy said, type shit, no cap, sit 7. He said she was speaking the young kid lingo. Y'all are hilarious, man. Hilarious. Good energy, though. Some of the women callers from the past couple of days had real good energy. What was shorty that called in? Was it last night with the poofy hair? Or was it this afternoon? It was this afternoon, right? She was very impressionable. She left a good impression. I was about to say impressionable. Good energy. What does ISO mean? It's like a basketball term. Like, this is my man. Hello? Hello? I heard your lips part, so I know you're there. Would you like to say something? I would also lick them because they were pretty. It was kind of loud where you did it. It's kind of loud. Did you hear the lips? Like, it's kind of. It was like a real loud opening. I don't know why y'all freeze when y'all come up here accidentally. Like, we all family here, man. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. Yo,
Hello.
what's going on, man?
So, alright. So, I've been single for, I want to say about 3 months.
Okay.
Worked on myself and working on myself. Still working on myself. I noticed in the beginning stages, I was working a lot to kind of get over the breakup, working a lot, working out, hanging out with friends to kind of like distract myself from it and not go into like a great deal of depression like I have previously. But now, like I've gotten out of the working a lot, but now I feel like I don't know how to go out and like socialize. Like when it comes to dating, I feel like I'm easy to like have a conversation with females, but I don't know. I feel like we get to the dating part, we go out, have fun, have a good time,
Okay.
and then I don't know. It just the vibe just dies off, and a lot of times it dies off with me not really engaging, and I don't know why that is.
Is that something that you have experienced in the past?
No.
So this is outside of your normal experience.
Right.
Okay.
This is outside of my normal experience.
How old are you?
34. I'll be 35 this month.
Okay, and you said your last relationship ended how long ago?
About 3 months.
3 months ago. How long were y'all together?
We were off and on for about 3 years. Prior to that, I was dating my son's mom for 6 years.
How long after the 6-year relationship ended did you meet the new woman?
You said how long after the 6 year? Did I start the new one?
Yeah.
A year after.
Okay. Okay. How are you meeting these women?
So a lot of it is nightlife.
So it's going out to like bars, clubs, that kind of stuff?
Say that one more time.
So like going out to bars, clubs, that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did your last relationship end?
So pretty much what I believe, I felt like I don't know, I felt like I wasn't being a leader, and I learned a lot from that relationship. And then she was younger, and then after that, so pretty much went through her phone, found some stuff, and I decided that we needed to break up. Found out she was talking to other guys, having sex for money, but it really came down to a lot of different things. But once I went through the phone and seen all that stuff, I just ended the relationship.
Right. Okay. Were you in love with her?
Say that one more time.
Like, did you love her? Were you in love with her?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. You not over the situation. Your heart ain't in it, big dog.
Gotcha.
That's all this is. If you 34, you tell me that normally you go out here and you do your thing, which would make sense if you're meeting women out in nightlife. Normally that requires a bit of social savvy to pull off. And things just dying, your heart ain't in it. And your heart ain't in it because you still hurt over the past situation and you're trying to distract yourself with new women.
Gotcha. So what do you recommend?
You gotta grieve this connection, man. You probably did the same thing after the 6-year relationship ended. Try to get right back out there. You gotta give it space and feel what you're feeling. You gotta grieve, because when you suppress emotions and you don't really experience them, to process an emotion is to feel it. It is not to think about it, it's to feel it, right? A lot of us guys, we try to suppress or distract ourselves by just going out there dealing with somebody new. Women do the same thing, right? But it ain't the right approach. So you gotta sit with that a little while. You don't need to just sit with it though. I'm not saying be around and mope and be sad all day, but you do need to feel how that relationship made you feel, and you gotta grieve it. It'd be like if a relative died and you won't let yourself cry about it, and you try to just stay busy all day. It's like that shit gonna come eventually. Them tears gonna drop eventually. You might as well go ahead and let it happen. So you gotta do that in this situation. Give yourself some space to feel the feelings. I would cut romance off just for a little while. Spend time with friends, spend time with family, focus on your purpose, build new goals, new hobbies, hit the gym, yada, 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 right? But the most important part of that is going to be to feel how that situation made you feel. Because if you told me that you was in love with this girl and then you found out that's a big whammy that she's having sex for money. Right. Talking to other guy, that's big. That'll hit anybody. That's a punch in the gut. So you just gotta feel that and just embrace the suck. Embrace how bad it feels. And then when you do that though, you're releasing it. So it's not trapped in you. Because if you suppress it, it's gonna become distorted and it'll come out in weird ways. So just process the emotions, brother. And then when you do that, get back out there and this problem will magically go away.
Gotcha. And so another thing I also know that I have issues with, like I said, I know how to be social, but just in certain settings, I don't know, I feel socially not, I would say awkward and anxious, but once the conversation start rocking and rolling, I'm good. But it's just that initial kickoff, or even being hesitant on approaching a female as well.
Gotcha. So you got your heart set on talking to more women, huh? All right. I'll help you if that's what you want to do. I think that the original advice is going to help you at all. But let's pretend you're asking this question for when you are ready. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Pretend that's how you're asking the question. All right. So when you say, is this a dating contest or is this an approach contest?
I would say.
Sometimes they might go through a phase where they're not.
I don't know. I would say a mixture of both.
Where do you feel things get off the rails? At what point?
I would say that, like, initially, like, just talking, I feel like it's more so me just being in my head
Gotcha.
before approaching them.
Gotcha. Okay. What do you typically say when you introduce yourself, or when you start the conversation?
So it really just depends on like what setting I meet them in. Sometimes I tried the approach of kind of saying something rude just to spark a conversation, but not rude in the sense to where I'm being a dick, but just rude, just in a sense to where it'll grab their attention, and then we'll just have a conversation based off of that, and then I'll just ease into the conversation. Or I don't know. I don't really have a certain approach, but it's like, I don't know. Like I said, like I feel like I can have the conversation, but it's just that initial like, will she talk to me? Will she not? It's just more so me just being in my head.
When you go out, before you talk to a woman you're interested in, are you talking to anybody else?
When you say that, what you mean?
Like if you go to a venue, do you go in and just like chill and then see someone you want to talk to and then talk to them, or are you there like mixing and mingling?
Yeah, I would say I'll go to one and then I'll see somebody I want to talk to and then I'll try talk to them.
Okay, you're not socially warmed up.
Gotcha.
So what kind of environments are you going in when you talk to women?
I would say like restaurant, because I live here in Houston, so it's mostly like restaurants or like lounges and stuff like that.
Okay. A good hack will be to like have prior conversations before you talk to the person that you're interested in. You probably experienced this. You talk to one person, it's kind of like awkward. There's not really a flow in the conversation. You stumble through it. And then you talk to another person and it flows more easily. You ever experienced that?
Right.
It's because you're socially warmed up. It's the equivalent of like stretching before you lift weights or having some warm up sets before you lift heavy. You know, you got to warm up a little bit.
Gotcha.
That'll make it flow a bit more easily.
Gotcha. Okay. But other than that, you say pretty much right now my focus should be grieving, continue to work on myself and be around, some kind of support system, whether it be friends or family.
100%. That grieving thing is going to be big, bro. I didn't say it for no reason. It's going to be big. And depending on what your goals are, I will be more intentional about where you meet women. Like, I don't know if your goal is a relationship or for fun. No judgment either way. But you're going to fun environments. So if that's your goal, cool. But if your goal is relationship, what I mean by that is the type of women that you may meet in nightlife are the type who may be throwing their ass back for a couple of bills.
Yeah, and that's what I'm starting to recognize. So,
Right.
but I'm looking for something more intentional, like as a relationship that would lead to marriage and another kid. So
Yeah, you got to change the environment, bro. You got to change your approach. The environment that you put yourself in filters for a specific type of people and intentions. Like if you went to like a volunteer type of organization and you approach a woman there, like she's probably going to be of a different stock than a woman at like a bar. That's not to say a woman at a bar is guaranteed to behave some way. It's just more so the probability is higher. You know what I'm saying? So you want to go where it's like you want the probability to be in your favor.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds like a plan.
All right, bro. Keep me posted how it goes, though, all right?
Say that again.
I said keep me posted with how it goes.
I can't hear you breaking up just a little bit.
Keep me posted with how things go.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
All right, bro. Take care.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hopefully he takes that. No more calls, though. I'm done with the callers. Chat, talk to me. What we feeling? What we thinking? What we feeling? What was y'all's favorite call tonight? How can you book a coaching session? Just DM me the word coach if you want to book a 1 hour coaching call. So what? It's so early. You gotta understand, love. I do this 4 hours per day. No more calls. No more calls. I got some good calls though, I'd say. You gotta DM me the word coach. Like it has to be in the DMs. And I'll send you a link to book your 1 hour coaching call. I like the ISO girl. I'm hyped for her future. She sounds like she would have fun dating. Yeah, she definitely gonna get snatched up. As long as she don't like, enter that masculine role and stay there. Which yelling out ISO would suggest that she probably plays the masculine role sometime. So we just gotta have her like embrace the more feminine pole. Gotta have her embrace the more feminine pole. And she'll be alright. What's up, Kashi? I'm good, love. Hope you are. What you got to tell me, CC? What happened? Oh, is that right? Okay. I seen that. Yeah. It's basically like that's my man, right? Like I got him. It's something like the young boys be saying when like a bunch of guys go out and it's ladies in the building. They normally like yell that out. It's like a joke that they say on social media, but it's normally men that make that joke. She was the first woman that I've seen make it. It's funny though. Funny. Hold on. Gotta send this message real quick. Send this message real quick. Okay. Sending that DM. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. Patience, young one. Patience. Think I need to date younger just for the summer. Boo. I pray for you every night. Apparently God is not listening. Because I've not seen any changes. I've not seen any changes. I'm sitting here, I'm teaching this, giving y'all lectures, teaching this class. So many people are flunking out of my class. I'm about to get fired. Principal called me into the office. He said, why is everybody failing the test? I don't know. I think I got a good curriculum. I think. They're like, all these, they failing though, bro. I put in my 2 weeks. He said the same thing about me, but I've gotten better. A little bit. You've taken some baby steps, literal baby steps where you wobble because you can't walk yet and you fall on your face. Those are the kind of steps you're taking. Not very efficient, but steps nonetheless. Steps nonetheless. Who's popping out to Dallas? We're coming to Dallas August 14th through the 17th. Me and the mods, we popping out. Got a nice little Airbnb there. I got to message some people about sending that bread, though. People wait to the last minute. It can be annoying, but I'm going to have to message some people. Yeah, well, it started off with me just wanting to meet the mods. And then we were like, we should probably open it up to the chat. So we had a raffle that a lot of y'all missed. So we got like five people popping through. Gonna join us out there in Dallas. So August 14th through the 17th, that's when we'll be there. I asked you some time ago and you suggested to walk away. I went silent instead, but now my husband. I'll let you finish that thought. But yeah, no more slots in the Airbnb potentially if the last couple of people make their payment. If not, we'll fill it with somebody else. But you can still come through and get a hotel and come kick it with us. We got a few more people who like actually already flying out, booking hotels, and locals in Dallas who are also going to join us for the festivities. So if you would like to come, August 14th through the 17th. We were going to do a live Q&A, but I'm not trying to work on vacation. Will you share the meetup details? I don't really know what they are yet. That's a Danny and Hannah question. Hannah is in Dallas. So her and Danny are kind of handling that. What's y'all's age range for Dallas? I mean, anyone who is of age can like come to Dallas. In terms of staying in an Airbnb, there's an age range. There is an age range. Indeed. Indeed. Well, come on, Granny, you can pop out. Buy a few rounds for the crew. 25 to 50? Hell no. Excuse me, respectfully. Respectfully. What y'all doing in the Airbnb? On our best behavior is what we're doing. On our best behavior. We're just enjoying each other's company. That's all. But there is an age range, though. Absolutely. It was like an unspoken rule. Like, nobody said there's an age range, but based on who's coming, it definitely fit within that range. Do you know how old your mods are? Nobody's 50. And if they are, let me know so I can remove their access. Give me a badge. Give me a badge. Time for you to leave. Put your shit in this box. We got Tim here's gonna walk you out. Best of luck to you in your future endeavors. Let me know if you would like a letter of recommendation. Remember when I got fired one time, they said, if you ever need a letter of recommendation, oh, nigga, fuck you. In your letter, bitch. And I came back, I was like, about that letter, because it's tough out here. Yes, I'm going to need that. 42 old. You hitting the upper limits. But no, it's not too old. It's not too old. 40 and a half? Ah, now you're pushing it. You had to turn 40 this year. Your birthday's next month. Ah, sorry, lady. You just missed the cut. How young is too young for a 35-year-old to date? The general wisdom is half your age plus 7. Half your age plus 7. So just divide that in half, add 7 to it. That's normally where you want to stick. Normally want to stick to that. But like after 25, man, who cares anymore? Who cares anymore after 25? It don't really matter. If you qualify for AARP, right? That's a good little heuristic. That's a good little heuristic for sure. We're going to have a good time, though, in Dallas. I've never been. I've only been to Austin. My singular white homeboy had a wedding. Not a wedding in Austin, but that's where his bachelor party was. Just me, a lot of white boys, and one Mexican who wasn't CJ. It was cool. The city was not what I was expecting, though. I don't know what the hype is about Austin. Is that on brand for Austin? Right. Right. I heard good things. They really didn't do anything for me. I'm cool with never going again. I heard Mexican leave your lips and knew Australia was coming. If I ever say the word Mexican, understand CJ. Those two letters are getting mentioned right behind it. Right behind it. Austin is known more so for being artsy, South by Southwest, and the bar scene. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it didn't really do anything for me. Yeah, it's cool, but. And the Bumbies? What's that? You mean the bunnies? White women. Gotcha. Was a lot of those. A lot of white women. You know, I'm not a bunny hopper, but I do enjoy a snow day. You can't help, you can't choose to have a snow day. The weather's going to do what it wants to do. Either you're going to enjoy the snow day or you're not going to enjoy the snow day. I tend to enjoy what life brings my way. That's my general disposition. Now, you don't want no blizzard. You don't want a blizzard. Right? A snow day. You want 1 or 2 inches, let it melt. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Okay, Abby. Abby, next snow day. Watch yourself, Abby. Watch out. My little snow angel. My little snow angel over there. Let me join? Not like that. Whatever your problem is, probably because you don't have any manners. So, I'll never bring you up. Why do people do that? Why do people act like saying bring me up is going to accomplish some goal? That's not how things work over here, Chico. No. Who in the chat is coming to Dallas, though? I want to know. I need eyes on it. Or who are thinking about coming. I want to match names with faces. August 14th through the 17th. Okay, working on it. Miss Style, CC not coming, right? Just so you know. Not implying anything. I'm just letting you know. CC will not be in attendance. So, keep that in mind, brother. Keep that in mind. We tried to make it happen. Part of the reason why we were doing Dallas is for CC and CJ because they're in California. So we wanted to find a place that was equidistant. Me and Danny are in North Carolina. Can't hold water. You want him to come with the expectation you're going to be there? Oh yeah, and for Hannah as well, because Hannah's in Dallas. So we're like, Hannah's in Dallas, so it works for her. And CC and CJ won't have so far to travel. Yeah, let's do Dallas. And immediately CC and CJ were like, well, can't come. CJ's coming now, but damn CC, man. Let me down. You let me down. You got me good this time. You got me good. I have my reasons. You ain't try hard enough for me. I feel like you could have made it happen. You did not try hard enough for me at all. You said bullying works. Yeah, we got a few people coming out, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting y'all. We'll do more of these. We're probably gonna do like one or two of these per year, assuming this first one goes well. If it goes well as I think it's gonna go, we'll do more. I think me and Danny were talking about hitting Toronto next. Have y'all seen CC dance? Yeah, she's really good at this. I thought she had new legs. Like first day with the new legs, CC. You gotta break them puppies in. No, she does very minimal dancing, so she knows where she knows the zone that she can play in. She plays her role well. You know, she's fine. Danny, can you dance? I want to see Danny hit Nene real quick. Need to see that Tism two-step in person, right? He about to watch some YouTube videos right now. Watch some YouTube videos right now. I'm like low-key very tired. So I'm gonna hop off. I'll never reveal my true talent on TikTok. Okay, suit yourself. Anywho, people, if you're new here, make sure to follow. I go live twice a day. I'll be live again tomorrow at noon Eastern time. If you ever miss one of these streams, I stream them on YouTube so you can catch up. We have 100 and I think 81 episodes of this live on YouTube currently. So you binge watch that shit like you do Love Island. Okay, link in bio for that. YouTube account is at The Signal Dating. If you want coaching, DM me the word coach, and I will send you a link to book your call. You'll get clarity on your situation, and you'll also get a step-by-step roadmap so you know exactly what to do next in your specific situation. Okay? I'm going to head out. Danny, I don't know if you want to do a mod powwow, but let me know. If not, other things to do. But appreciate the mods, appreciate the chat. I will see you all tomorrow. Y'all take care.